Nick Douglas here. Guys, as leaders of this team heading into the college football playoff, where do you expect to put most of your emphasis on?
Man, I mean, it's kind of funny because, in the training room, me and DJ, we actually kind of like talked about the schedule and the things that we had to do. And, we were like absolutely confident that we were going to be able to, win all these games. And I'm dead serious. Like, we really thought that we were going to be able to win all these games and, get our chance to have the opportunity to be in this position. And it's just so special. And it's such a blessing to be able to, do the work and for it to come to fruition.
Ethan Kilbreth with The Daily. Coming into this game as an undefeated team with a win already over Oregon, but being a big underdog, was there an element to feeling disrespected and then coming into this game and being able to prove that you do belong as one of the top teams in the country?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was 10-point underdog, which is absolutely insane. But we definitely took that personal, and we knew coming into the game that we were going to win this game. And we've been preaching that all this week, and we came out and got the W.
Yeah,
LT,
never mind. It was just kind of crazy just seeing it because, who did we play after Oregon? We played one of the best teams in Arizona. We played Utah. We played all these teams gave us their best punch, and then their record. Their rest of their schedule, they were just playing basically, everybody else's second punch. So I felt it was super disrespectful just to see how hard we worked because we could have lost those games. We do want to win those games by 50, but a win's a win, and they're all hard to get. This is the best conference in the United States for a reason. So you shouldn't knock us because the opponents are good too. You know what I mean? So it was just huge. It was a huge disrespect for sure.
My question to you guys is LT was at TG Sports TV1 when Oregon went ahead with the touchdown.
Yeah.
First question was, what was going through you guys' mind about when they scored? What was going through you guys' mind?
It's a game of momentum. And, they got the momentum. We just had to go and get it back. And we knew our defense was going to get a stop for us. They've been playing great all year. And we knew that what we were going to do when we got on offense, and that was score.
And then my last question, what makes your defense so special? You guys been good against the run and the pass all year long, but what makes you guys so special?
We go against the best offense in the United States. We have freaking Romo Doomsday. We got DJ. You guys don't know how much of a pain it is to go against this guy in practice. And, so when it happens in the game, it's simple. We play up to we really just play up to our training every single day. We have the freaking Heisman at quarterback, throwing impossible passes. So, the margin for error at practice, and you know how it is in camp where there's a ton of bragging rights. DJ talks the most track in practice too. So it's just so at the end of the day, it's just iron sharpens iron. We're just trying to be the best team we can be, and the results showed for sure.
Kenneth Berry, Touchdowns Intelligence Network. Pac-12 Media Day, you talked about the bitter feeling you had, even though you guys won your bowl game last year, but everything you kind of left on the table, and you pretty much went back and all the losses you had last year, you made up for it. So how does it feel to do that? Is that feeling better now compared to last year? And for DJ, the game you had, offensive linemen were cramping up. It was really bad that last drive. What did you guys say to each other before that big run? And what were you thinking, going up against that defense, hitting them, averaging 6 yards a carry?
And get the first down. Double up, get the first down. That's the only thing that was going through my mind. And we knew that coming in it was going to be a tough game, and it was. It was going to come down to whoever had the ball last and whoever was the most physical team. And we were the most physical team tonight, and we got the win.
Yeah, Kyle Monager with ESPN. Coach DeBoer talked a little bit about the deep belief that you guys have that you're just going to win. Can it speak to that idea and just going into a game with that sort of expectation for an entire season?
One of the things that Coach DeBoer, brought, the little phrase that he brought was the phrase "winners win" because that's what winners do. And you kind of think it's corny until you start to really for it to come to fruition. And the way that these guys prepare, the amount of attention to detail that there are in terms of every single thing, the meals, the meetings, even like the practice scripts. I mean, they're so detailed. These guys don't sleep. Like they're nocturnal. Like if you go to the stadium at any time, there is going to be a coach, like working and trying to improve this team. So I mean, it's just when it happens in the games, and then when it's up in the air, then it could go either way. There's just full belief that we can win because we put the work in, and every single scenario that can happen in a football game we've seen by the time the game starts. So I mean, it's just it's a culture thing. That's the best way to explain it. We win because we're winners. That's just that's what it is.
Dan Rayleigh, I was watching you guys in pregame, and I know you always prep real hard and you go through your this and that, but it seemed like this was different tonight. Every position group kind of grabbed each other before you went back in the locker room. I saw the DBs all gather. I saw the linemen all hug each other, and it was different. Was there just a bigger commitment, even more than before, going into this one?
I think so. Absolutely. I mean, being a 10-point underdog and the number 3 team in the country is just, like we said, it's outrageous. And, we had a chip on our shoulders coming into the game, and we were blessed to be blessed to have this opportunity, man, to be out there with a whole bunch of fans and do what we did. So it was a special moment. So we tried to take it all in.
Greg Bell, the News Tribune. Efo, you made a tackle in the fourth quarter while you were prone on the ground.
Yeah.
Did you see the ball carrier, or how did you make that play?
I mean, obviously Bucky's one of the best running backs in open space, and so when when he caught the ball, I saw him, but like at the end of the day, like I slipped, but like my mindset was just like get him down by any means. So I mean, there's no excuses, and I just felt that like I knew he was cutting in, and even though I slipped, I kind of like mentally, kind of just processed it, and I kind of just like extended my arms and just grabbed it for dear life and just wrapped him, got him down as quick as possible.
How indicative, or how is it an example of the effort it takes to go 13-0 and win a championship like you just did?
I mean, it's not easy. I mean, like you got to understand that like this guy's came from literally halfway across the country to get us better. I mean, frick. I mean, Mike has how many surgeries and to be able to persevere and get to this moment. Like winning isn't easy. I mean, like. Even this year wasn't guaranteed, like there's a whole lot of work, and we were 12-0 and we were still 10-point underdogs. So, I mean, you just got to fight for every single thing that you get, we earned it. You can say what you want, but we earned it, every single game.
James Crepy with the Oregonian. Dillon, that's a top 10 run defense. They haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher other than you. You do it twice, and you go off for 150 and 2 scores, including the go-ahead. What does this performance feel like, and how did you guys achieve what no other team achieved against that run defense?
Man, I don't even know what to say to that, man. I mean, it's unreal. I mean, I'm blessed to be in this position, man, to have this opportunity to go out there and just do what I do, man. And I got the trust from the guys, the coaching staff, and everyone believes in me. And so they knew I was banged up, but I told them, man, I could have lost a leg, an arm, a forehead, my foot, whatever, and I was still gonna be out there giving them everything I had. So I'm just blessed to be here and blessed to be a part of this culture.
Eddie, 3 wins in a row against Oregon, and beating Oregon's different. Beat them down there last year, Electric Husky Stadium, and again here. 9-point underdogs going into today.
Yeah.
Was this different preparation, and where does this rank up there?
I mean, to be honest with you, I slept at the stadium for like 3 straight days because I was trying to get ready for this game, man. And, I knew how big it was. I mean, the moment was huge. And, I just knew that, like, we beat them twice, but, like, this one would be a lot sweeter if we get this one. I'm not going to lie. Man, just, like, to beat them in a neutral field because everybody was saying that, oh, like, we play, like, but, like, you can't say nothing. You can't say anything, like that's 3 in a row. And that's when it all matters too. Like they beat us, they didn't go to the playoff. I mean, like you can't say that, Washington isn't back. So, you gotta put respect on our name.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
God bless you guys.